everybody, and welcome to another 180 Markets weekly wrap, and we are trying something different today. But something that we did highlight last week were that earnings expectations are low. And sure enough, we are seeing companies, Shaun, beat numbers and beat them strongly, and we're seeing companies like Pepsi-Cola even up 7% last night, which are huge moves for companies like that. So what does it mean? Well, markets that are at an all-time high, there's a lot of buying. And the other thing we are definitely noticing here, Shaun, is a widening of investors that are coming back into the market. So it is an exciting time.
And that's what we've been waiting for quite a while. People coming back into the market, and risk is back on, I think. And what that is good for is small and micro caps. So a lot happening, a lot of upward moving. All right, on the platform, quite a few raises this week, Greg.
Yes.
It started off with CC9. Now, one we have followed, one we haven't done too well. Are they raised after an acquisition?
Yes, Shaun. And they acquired another lithium project in Africa. Obviously, Shaun, the market at this point is a bit skeptical of it. It will remain for the company to execute.
We spoke to the company before that acquisition, and they told us that the shares were going to 20 cents. So, yeah, we're not buying, but yeah, who knows? Imugene, IMU, a very well-known biotech in the market. They just did a consolidation. Mr. Hopper hit the market again for more cash. 22 million at 33 cents a share.
That's right.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what Imugene does now that they're funded again.
Good luck.
HIO, one that we did in Ignite Equity, we raised alongside a SPP, and 1.7 cents was a raise, that pretty small raise. We ended up raising $700,000, and now they've got some funding. Hopefully they can produce some results.
But Shaun, what's interesting there also is we had a lot of demand and also a lot of interest in iron ore for the first time in a couple of years.
And all these different commodities are popping up on investor watch lists. Now let's take a look at what's open, or what was open. REE, Greg was just saying before, Rare X. Why is it so popular?
Yes.
And I think it's just because the whole rare earth space has just popped up again. A lot of overseas talk about rare earth, and yeah, this one came with some options, and it's a very highly traded stock, a lot of volume going through, and they interestingly just raised after a big run. So let's take a look at the charts. They were trading as low as 1.8 cents just a week ago, and take a look at that run. Popped up and raised on the back of that. So there's certain brokers and certain companies that are experts at that, and not sure I'd be that happy if I paid 2.7, but anyway. What else did move this week? All right.
There were a lot, Shaun.
Lithium companies have gone nuts. Let's look at the big one first. Mineral Resources are up 5 cents today.
Yes.
5%, sorry, that's $1.40. Look at that chart. It's just gone up. It doesn't look like it, but that's almost 50%.
Yes.
In about a month. 50% for a massive company like this. What's amazing is that it's still way off the lows, and all the lithium companies are very similar. So PLS as well, they're moving up quite a bit. Exactly the same sort of chart. It's up also pretty close, not 50, but up a lot, but way off the lows. Now, the trading companies, the trading lithiums are up and off to the races. Exactly the same. Look at those charts. Up 50% in a short period of time, but way off the highs. CX LKE first, trading at 3.5, and CXO finally was up as well, not as much, but yeah, they bounced before all the others.
And Shaun, you know what else I want to point out, because we spoke about it earlier about the widening out. Today, even graphite companies, which have been really in the doldrums, those stocks are having a big move today.
Of course, what about silver stocks? We keep mentioning silver.
A few stocks.
Yeah, let's look at this one. This is one I was holding, unfortunately, but sold too early. They've more than doubled in the last 2 months. That silver price is at record highs. It's amazing how people are just flooding back into all these stocks. SBL, one that Greg and I really liked.
Yes.
We still do, but we took part in the placement a while ago. And what's so good now is we made money in the shares and we're holding these free options, which are now in the money. And that's where you get a lot of upside from these placements, where if you sell money, you sell your stocks and hold the placements, you get ones like this. And we're not going to exercise yet. We're going to hope for the big upside.
Good luck, Joe.
One sector that people are talking about again is biotech. We're going to start with Artria. How do you pronounce it, Greg?
That's about as good as my accent is going to bunch it up even more. So I'll leave it with you, Shaun.
They've gone up from 60 cents to currently $1.10. Not massive volume, but I think it's run out of sellers, and we know our friends at Petra really like this stock. Not sure how much cash they got left after the last raise, but
we'll know in about 10 days' time.
That's right. Another one that has run very hard today after some good news is Mesoblast.
Wow.
It's our friend Matt out there who loves the company. They just launched their Ryansil. Now, that's caused the share price to go up 30%. And yeah, I mean, this one is one that moves up and down a lot, moves up with some good news and then seems to fall down. But let's take a look at that 5-year chart. This one was trading as high as $5, went as low as I think 20 cents.
Wow.
So as you can see, these biotechs can be very risky, but
it is a journey, Shaun.
High risk, high reward. So yeah, I mean, traders love the stock, and as long as you can time it, you can do well. Now, one I want to look at is END. They did a raise recently. They are down today, but the raise was done at 2.5. And at the time, it was done with a Medibank contract. Now, the raise was very popular for that reason. And at first, there was a bit of selling, but has since hit 3.4 cents this week.
Right.
The raise did come with options, so well done. We know we had a lot of interest in that raise. And yeah, I mean, that's great to see. That's what we are looking out for. And I'm going to finally finish with an old favorite of mine. I'm not holding any more, but ICG.
Oh.
Inca, take a look at that, Greg.
Wow.
Yeah, if only I was holding that. Finally, just had a light under it. They have some golden antimony projects, and I think well done to the boys at CPS who did their last raise. All right, well, that's a very happy week.
One last thing, friends. If you notice, nothing in the background from Carlton, Shaun.
Yeah, we're only looking at happy stories at the moment, and the market is a lot happier than my football team, so we're not going to talk about it.
Fair enough.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye-bye.